Hey everyone out there in social media land, great to be with you again. Leanne and I heading up here to Dingo Beach, probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Why don't you check us out? Did a bit of fishing, we did some cooking, our camp set up. We had a great time. I'd love it if you could join with us. But while I've got you there and you're just listening, don't go yet, but could you do me a massive favour? Please, it really helps. Please, can you subscribe to our channel? We would really appreciate it. Connect with us, give it a click, you like it, comment. Please help us. It will be great. I'm begging.
I'm cutting up veggies. Paul's going to do a roast in the camp oven.
Yes, I am about to start the fire. Now, if you come and take... No, Leanne's getting ready. She's cutting Leanne's cutting up all the veggies ready for our very special roast. Leanne?
Yes?
I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I've got my new camp and I've been really looking forward to this, so don't screw up the vegetables.
You're not even funny.
I think I'm funny. You think I'm funny?
No. I've been cooking longer.
Well, hey everyone. Great news. I bought a new camp oven and I'm very excited to use it. Leanne's not as excited as I am, but I am very excited. So you might be looking at my fire here thinking, Paul, that's never going to light. There's a thing you don't know about me, and it's what Leanne found most attractive when we started going out. You see, I was a Boy Scout for 5 years, so I know how to light a fire. And I'm going to give you my 3 tips for lighting a good fire. You need one of these. You don't need all of them, but you need at least one. You need either A, petrol, B, firelighters, or C, a tin of Mortine and a lighter. And that gets any fire going fast. So I've got my fire going. I'm just going to light it. So there we go. We've got our firelighters going. And we'll check back in you shortly with my new camp oven.
And while I'm preparing this roast, I'll just clarify that Paul's comment about the best thing I liked about him in the Scouts is probably not quite true. I think that it's possibly a drawback because he wants to light fires all the time. Okay, so as Paul said earlier, we are going to have a roast in his camp oven. So I am assisting a little bit in preparing. So I've cut up some veggies. I've got some potato, carrots, onion, some corn for later, and we might even put in some broccolini, but that's in the esky. But I'm gonna just marinate some meat first. So what I've done is the simple camping style, get some steak spice and some lightly dried herbs, and then I will open up the roast and just roll it in that, just so that it flavors it up completely. Sorry, fingers and all, because we're camping. Nicely roll it in to get the herbs and the steak spice all over it. So once everything's warmed up and preheated, then we'll throw the roast in and wait for it to cook.
We're just heating the oven, so we're putting some ashes just around a little bit just to heat it up, so that we can then cook. So maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes to heat up, and then we'll start cooking. We've got to get some more ashes together for cooking. Coals, more coals together. The fire's not quite ready yet, but it'll do, just to heat it up. Leanne doesn't want to talk. Leanne is putting oil in the pot before she puts the meat in that she prepared earlier. She puts the meat in, and then she's going to do her best impression of Peter, Russell, Clark.
G'day.
Yeah, that's it. G'day. Do the Peter. Do it. You can do it. No, I'm Peter.
I'm
Russell.
Peter.
Yeah, hang on. If you remember that, you got to say something in the comments. That was our youth growing up. Peter, Russell, Clark.
G'day. How you going?
You sound a bit feminine, Leanne. Make it more masculine.
I'm just putting in the onions with the meat at the moment, and we'll cook this for about half an hour, and then we'll add the veggies a little bit later. So we've just got onions and all that spice mix sitting on a little bit of oil, and then we'll come back and put the veggies in later.
Our dinner, look at the corn and the meat. Oh, it looks so good. So we're about to eat, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's morning. What a beautiful morning. But as we all know, Leanne is not a morning person, and this was at about 5 a.m. It was really bright and got quite hot in there. Quite funny. Good morning, Leanne.
Hey.
What are we having for breakfast?
Bacon and eggs.
Well, that's no eggs, Leanne.
Working on it.
Okay, well, there's some bacon, and Leanne's making some bacon eggs, and we'll take you for a tour around our campsite.
Welcome to our little getaway, a getaway hideaway. We're at Hideaway Bay. This is a little caravan park, about 5 minutes walk from the beach, but if you want to actually drive to the beach, it's probably a little bit further, but there's a path that goes through. So this little caravan park is just so cute. It's got all these little trees everywhere and individual sites. There's powered and unpowered, and this is our little camp for the day. So got our swag, which the breezes last night were amazing, so it's great just to sit there in the swag. Got our little camp kitchen set up with all our gear. It was hot this morning, but in the back of our car we've got a fridge and a bit of food storage. Yeah.
Where are we going? We're going to go down to the beach walk.
Yeah, we're going to take about a 5-minute walk down to the beach. Well, they tell us 5 minutes. We've put on our running shoes just in case it's a bit further. Yeah, so should be good.
Check out my little new mate, Maggie. So those from outside of Australia, this is a magpie. And these magpies are vicious. They swoop you if you're near their nest, but he was more interested in some food. So he's a nice little fella. So after breakfast, as we said, we went down to the beach. Look, I cut the audio, and I'm speaking now because, look, it was just so windy. It was horrible audio. But this is about an 8-minute walk down to the beach, your own private beach. We didn't see anyone there. So Liam went for a swim, we took our fishing rods, went for a bit of a wander, found some shells there in the wash line, found some old coconuts, found a lot of plastics, but we got rid of those. But it was really good walking along the beach. Here we are walking along to a spot where we're going to do some fishing. Quite a lot of privacy, which we enjoyed. We're just fishing off the rocks. It was just too rough to get the boat out there. I wasn't going to go diving. There's no visibility. Thinking I might go diving in this spot later. We got a heap of little sweetie grass lips and some blue tusk fish, and we saw mullets swimming around in there. So we got enough fish, enough for feed, but we threw them back, just a bit too small to bother filling them. But it was a fun little day catching fish, going out there. Got this fish, and the next one you'll see, he bricks me, so he goes under the rock, so I can't get him out, and it was a good fish. Well, I wasn't having that. I had not had a great day fishing, so there was no way I was letting this one get away, so I decided I'm going out, but I nearly went arse up. There we go. Nearly went, but I saved it, and I got the fish out eventually, only to find out it wasn't nowhere near as big as I thought it might be, so I risked limb for nothing. But anyway, we caught a heap of fish. It was fun. Decided to go back, and on the way back, as we walked to the caravan park, look what we found. So we're at Hideaway Caravan Park, as you know, having a great time, and look what we found. The Whitsunday's boat, Whitsunday's truck, bus. Look how old. I wonder how old that is. It's a cracker. Across the side there, it's got Hideaway Bay Caravan Park written on the side. That is spectacular. fishing for a bit, and Leanne's getting thieved, something severe.
Yeah, just taking my bait every place.
We can't figure it out. Anyway, so she caught this little cod, and look at his mouth. He's got 4 of Leanne's baits in there. So he's stolen 3 and finally got caught on the 4th one. That's amazing. Watching these videos as much as you do, but some days when you watch them, you see everything goes right. You get to swim with dolphins, and you get to catch all these beautiful fish. And you throw them back. Glass outs, and this morning we've had seasickness, so rough, no fish. Leanne caught 1 fish 4 times and 4 bits of bait. So sometimes it's not the greatest day. We might. Yeah, weather's not great. So we got the irrits and decided we're going home. We've had enough of this and come back to the shore. Nice sandy beach, but it's just windy. Trying to load that boat was rough. So we'd had enough. I've been seasick. We're going home. So had a great couple of days at Hideaway Bay, packed up. And we're just going to head home and unpack and get everything ready to go. Thanks for joining us on this trip. We've had a great time. Hideaway Bay, highly recommend if you can go there. Dingo Beach, it's a really beautiful part. Couldn't do any diving, visibility was 0, fishing wasn't much great, but we had a good time doing other stuff as well. If you liked the video, I really please beg of you to subscribe, comment, let us know, catch up with us on our other social media like Insta and Facebook, and come into our little family. We'd love to have you in our family. Well, until next time, have a great time, and we will talk with you soon.